Once upon a time, a king and a queen ruled over a distant land. One winter day, the queen was knitting while looking through the window, when a bird flew by distracting the queen and she pricked her finger. A drop of blood fell on the snow outside the window. As she looked at the blood on the snow, she said, "Oh, I wish I had a daughter that had skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony." The queen's wish was soon granted, and she gave birth to a baby girl who had skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. They named her Snow White. But sadly the queen died. Soon after, the king married another woman, Snow White's new stepmother, who was very beautiful but proud and wicked. She owned a magic mirror to which she would daily ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most fairest of them all?"
You, my queen, are the most fairest of them all.
This pleased the queen, and so she was satisfied, and she knew that her magical mirror could speak only the truth. After a few years, Snow White grew up, and she became a beautiful young princess. One morning, the queen asked the mirror again, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most fairest of them all?"
You, my queen, have beauty rare, but young Snow White is twice as fair.
"No! I ask you again! Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?"
Snow White is the most fairest of them all.
But the mirror's answer did not change, and the queen was very angry. And ordered her huntsman to take Snow White to the forest and kill her. "I order you to take Snow White to the forest and kill her. Bring me her heart, so I know you have done what I asked."
Yes, Your Majesty.
The next day the huntsman took Snow White deep into the forest. When they were far from anyone who could help, he took a knife. Snow White began to weep.
"Oh, please, please, huntsman, please don't hurt me."
I'm sorry, Princess, but the wicked queen has ordered me to kill you, and I must obey.
But why? Why? I've never done anything to her.
She's jealous of your beauty, Snow White.
Then the huntsman made a decision. He put his knife away.
You must run far, far away. I will tell the queen I've killed you, and then maybe you'll be safe, my princess. Run away and never come back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me go. I'll always be grateful to you.
Then the huntsman killed a deer. and brought its heart to the evil queen, who had believed he had killed Snow White. Snow White walked far into the woods.
Your Majesty, I did as you told me. Here is her heart.
Now I am the most beautiful of all.
Make a wish into the well, that's all you have to do. And if you hear it echoing, your wish will soon come true. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping, and I'm dreaming of.
I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart.
I'm all alone in this forest. I don't know what to do. Where should I go? I'm so tired. I need a place to rest.
She wandered here and there, and just as evening was about to fall, she saw a small cottage. It was empty, and everything in was small. There were 7 small beds. Snow White waited to see if anyone would return who she could ask for shelter, but she finally enters in.
This house is so small. Everything is so small and beautiful.
The table was set, and there was food served in the plates.
Hungry. I think I should eat some food and drink some milk from these small cups.
After eating, she was so tired, she went and lay down on the little bed and was fast asleep. After dark, the owners of the little house returned home, the 7 dwarfs, who mined for gold in the mountains.
Hi-ho! 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 It's home from work we go. Hi-ho!
As soon as they arrived home, they saw that someone had been there. Someone had eaten their food and was lying on their little beds.
Who has been sitting on my chair?
Who has eaten my bread?
And my vegetables? And someone has used my fork?
Yes. Some has been drinking from my cup. Look. Here there's someone sleeping on my bed.
All 7 went running to see who it was, and they all were amazed to see such a beautiful girl sleeping on their bed.
Oh, good heaven. This child is so beautiful.
Next morning, Snow White woke up and she found the 7 dwarfs surrounding her, and she was so frightened.
house? I'm so sorry I came in without asking. I was so tired and I just wanted to take some rest. I fell off to sleep.
Don't be afraid of us. What is your name?
Miss Snow White.
Where did you come from? Why are you here?
My stepmother, the queen, wants to kill me. I ran from the house and the huntsman set me free. I ran away and when I was tired of running, I saw your house and thought it would be a safe place to rest.
The dwarfs spoke to each other for a while and then said,
What a horrible queen! Oh heavens! You can stay with us, Snow White, but you have to keep the house clean, cook, make our beds, and keep everything in order. You shall have everything that you want, and you'll be safe here.
Yes, with all my heart.
Whatever you do, Snow White, you must not open the door to anyone. No one at all. Who knows what evil the stepmother of yours could be up to?
Oh, no need to worry. She doesn't even know where I am.
Remember what I said. Open the door to no one.
Okay, I'll be careful. Have a great day.
So Snow White lived happily with the dwarfs. Every morning, they went into the mountains looking for gold, and in the evening when they returned, Snow White had their meal ready and their house clean.
We dig, 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 dig in our mine all day through. To dig, 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 dig is what we like to do.
It ain't no trick to get rich quick.
If you dig, dig, dig with a shovel or a pick.
In a mine, in a mine, in a mine, in a mine, where a million diamonds shine. We dig, 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 dig from early morning till night. We dig, 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 dig up everything inside.
We dig up diamond files more.
1,000 rubies, sometimes more, but we don't know what we took them for. We dig, 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 dig.
Meanwhile, the queen once again asked the magic mirror, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most fairest of them all?
You, my queen, have beauty rare, but young Snow White is twice as fair.
It's impossible! Snow White is no longer alive. The huntsman betrayed me. I'll destroy him.
Snow White lives.
The queen was furious. She demanded the mirror to show her where Snow White was. Then show me where she is, if you're so smart. So it's true. Snow White still lives. She's at the cottage in the woods. Oh, God help her. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Queen dressed as an old lady selling apples and made her way to the dwarf's cottage. The queen finally reached the cottage in disguise of an old lady. Carrying a basket of apples, she knocks 3 times on the door, But Snow White remembered what the dwarfs had said and did not let her in.
Oh, who is it?
I'm just an old woman selling apples.
I'm afraid I mustn't open the door to anyone. Someone is trying to hurt me. I shouldn't be talking to strangers.
You're wise to be so cautious, my girl. But what if we share an apple? If I'm eating from it too, you'll know it's safe and I'll pass it through the window. But what Snow White did not know was that the queen had poisoned only half the apple. When Snow White took a bite, she fell down as if dead.
Desplá del espejo, sal de la oscuridad. Yo te invoco, ven a mí del más allá. Muestra tu rostro.
Dime, majestad, de tus deseos.
Sabio espejo, consejero. Saber quién es la más hermosa quiero. Revélame su nombre.
Su boca es de rosa, color negro es su cabello, piel de blanco canto.
Nieves.
Dans cette douce souffrance dont j'ai payé toutes les offenses, écoute comment mon cœur est immense. Je suis un enfant du monde. J'aime le ciel, le jour, la nuit. Je danse avec le vent, la pluie. Un peu d'amour, un brin de miel. Et je danse, 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 danse.
Finally, she's dead. White as snow, red as blood, black as ebony, my foot. The dwarfs will never be able to bring you back to life. Goodbye, Snow White. When the dwarfs came back that evening, they saw Snow White lying on the floor. They were horrified.
Snow White! Wake up! What happened to you? Oh no! She's not breathing at all. Is she dead?
They looked at her for a long time.
Snow White! Wake up! Wake up! Talk to us, please.
But nothing happened. The dwarfs cried and cried and then laid her in a transparent glass casket. They laid flowers every day in hope that she might turn alive. One day a prince entered the forest and saw the glass casket with ever-glooming Snow White. Though she was dead, but she looked as fresh as a flower, with beautiful red lips.
Oh Lord! What beauty! I wonder what had happened to her.
Meanwhile, the dwarfs came and told the prince the whole story, and he too became very sad. The prince was so taken away with Snow White's beauty that he said,
My doctors are best in the kingdom. Let's take her down the mountain and get help.
As the coffin was moved down the mountainside, The piece of the poisoned apple fell out of Snow White's mouth, and she woke up.
Are you okay, princess?
I'm fine now. Thank you for saving me.
You must be a wonderful person if these dwarfs care for you so much.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small.
Your beauty is unrivaled. Will you be my princess?
Snow White told the prince that her father the king was missing in the time he got married to her stepmother. Then the prince ordered his men to search for the king. Finally, they found him in prison, captured by the queen in his own castle. The wicked queen ran away into the forest as soon as she got the news and never ever returned again. The king got the prince and Snow White married, and they all lived happily ever after.